More turmoil for the beleaguered San Jose Police Department. SJPD is now forcing its officers to work overtime. They're also investigating sick calls by officers. NBC Bay Area's Damian Trujillo broke the news earlier today and joins us from police headquarters with more details. Damian.
Well, Roger, day shift clocked out about 3 hours ago here at the San Jose Police Department, but under the new rules, some of those cops could still be on the clock right now if staffing levels drop that day. Here's part of the problem. A patrol officer took this picture a couple of months ago, just before the swing shift briefing. It was sparsely attended.
We have certain mandatory minimum staffing levels in the department that we need to adhere to.
So Assistant Chief Eddie Garcia says his office is forced to audit sick calls to see if there's abuse by officers. The police union says officers are calling in sick because they're fatigued after working long hours to cover shifts.
Officers working 17-hour days, fatigued and overworked, is dangerous for the officers and the public.
And to cover those days when briefings look like this, the department is now also forcing officers to work overtime.
We'll take volunteers first, obviously, and via reverse seniority that we're still working out, we'll hold over that amount of officers that we need to ensure that we have that minimum mandatory staffing levels in patrol.
Chief Garcia says there have been days when his troops go out without meeting the minimum mandatory staffing levels, so the department has to act.
We need to ensure that we continue to provide public safety, and we need to ensure that our officers are safe. That's paramount for us.
The police union argues no one wants a tired police officer responding to their emergency call, like these officers who arrested 2 burglary suspects today after a foot chase. Assistant Chief Garcia told me he is optimistic now because both sides are talking. That's the city and the police union to try to reach that labor agreement. But he says at some point some action needed to be taken. That day was today. We're live in San Jose. I'm Damian Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.
Thanks, Damian. Well,